Hey everyone, Kimuel again coming at you with another StarCraft 2 replay. I just want to take this time to say thanks for everyone that has subscribed and commented and rated on my videos and on my channel. Again, just let your friends know if they could subscribe, that would be wonderful. I will be putting more and more videos out in 1080p high definition as always on StarCraft 2. And look for some Zootech Cup replays as well. That happened just this last week, and I'm going to try to pick some of the best games, probably 3 or 4 of them, and get those up and posted as well. So today's matchup is Sofronel at the bottom at about the 6 o'clock position, and in the top right we have the purple protoss Grumpyoldman in the 2 o'clock position. So we should see some good play here. It's a zerg protoss matchup. I don't have one of those up yet, so I'm trying to get a little combination of everything so we can take a look at the different types of style of play. Again, we have just the scouting going on as usual. We have a pylon being built here, little pokage with the drone, not going to do anything. I'm going to kind of switch around. I had a request to jump around on the APM as well. While I'm not a huge fan of APM, I will most definitely put that up so we can take a look at that. APM doesn't always distinguish really what's going on. I've seen pros as low as 100 APM. I've seen amateurs in the 300 APM and still lose. It doesn't necessarily mean you're a better player at all. It just means you're clicking, moving a lot more. Sometimes that can mean you are better, but we'll take a look at this game and maybe we can kind of see if the APM was actually a difference. And so we have Sofronel here at the bottom going for his natural really quick. We saw Grumpyoldman easily spotting the natural, just a couple zerglings to push that probe away. We have the queen pumping out the larva as possible. Definitely going to get that gas up. He's got a spawning pool already. Looks like he's going for, looks like about a 14 hatch. So that's pretty decent. It's got expansion here going. He's got his overlords scouring the map as usual to try to make sure that he knows exactly where that protoss player is going to go and that there's no secrets later. Still, these zerglings are chasing this probe. A little bit of micro here. Probably going to go down. Yep. So it looks like we got Grumpyoldman going here. We have 3 pylons in this area, and we have now 3 gateways also going up. So it looks like he's probably going to pump out some early zealots. Maybe, I don't know if for a rush or just to hold off on, maybe he thinks Sofronel might be going for a little zergling rush, which it doesn't look like he is since he's going for such a quick natural. He's going to move these drones over here, probably get some gas going up, as well as starting to mine. So it'll be interesting to see what Grumpyoldman does. I have not watched this replay. I just downloaded it actually yesterday. I had to work all day, so I was unfortunately unable to put this up. But I'm definitely going to do a shoutcast for it now. Put this up in 1080p in just a little bit. So he looks like he's going to start pumping out some zealots. As you can see from the unit count, he's already got 5 zealots out, as well as 2 sentries. Zerg player is definitely starting to pump out some roaches now. He's got 6 roaches up, as well as 8 zerglings. Probably going to get a spine crawler down here, get a little bit of defense on his natural. As you realize, maybe he's just going to try to build a little zealot army here, as well as some sentries and a stalker now. Maybe he wants to try to take that natural out early. If not, just get a natural himself pretty quickly as a protoss, which is unique to see. He sends in 1 zergling, realizes that Grumpyoldman has not got his natural yet. But he also has a kind of sneaky overlord here. So let's go ahead and switch to Sofronel's view. Pardon me there. Sofronel's view. He can kind of see that from this angle, it does not look like he has a natural up yet. Not that big of a deal. No, nothing too special. So let's switch it back to everyone here. Looks like he might push on this natural. That would be quite interesting, as he's got a ton of roachling and zerglings up. This should be a pretty easy win for Sofronel if he was to push. But it doesn't look like Grumpyoldman's going to push. He's going to try to build a proxy pylon right here. Sofronel definitely sees that. He's going to have to push in with his army so he doesn't get a proxy pylon too close. Sofronel in a big time spot right there. He could have easily taken him if he would have surrounded Grumpyoldman. But in this position, he's off his creep. The roaches are real vulnerable. He's doing some phenomenal micro with his roaches there. These zealots are just going down very quick. Again, still microing with these zerglings to take out these sentries in the back to get rid of that field around his Grumpyoldman's units. Still doing the micro with the... Oh, here comes that proxy pylon that was not taken out. warping in more units. These roaches are forced to retreat as they stand really no toe-to-toe match with the zealot. Again, these sentries just raping these roaches right now, having to micro those out. Here comes the zealot from backside to kill 2 roaches by himself. Now he's going to push up on his rush. He realizes that he's pumping out too many zerglings, that proxy pylon doing its work, and the roaches now are almost back on the creep, dropping 2 force fields down here to protect from his roaches. Unfortunately, the one roach could shoot through by and did kill a sentry. He is warping in some more stalkers. Not going to be very effective against roaches. He should have probably warped in a couple of zealots. It would have made a bigger difference. But he still was able to retreat, doing that spine crawler, doing a little pokage there. Nice battle there. Didn't really accomplish anything. Got maybe Sofronel, if anything, to waste more units than he wanted to. But again, Grumpyoldman lost quite a bit of units, as you could see there. So it was almost an even exchange. Let's see how we're doing on the mineral count. We're at 200 minerals for Sofronel at the moment, and we have 90 minerals for Grumpyoldman. So it's a little bit even right now. Looks like he really wants to try to push his luck. Definitely Protoss being the aggressor against the Zerg can be very effective, especially with this proxy pylon in the right spot. He's got to push on him here. Sofronel cannot just sit back and let him just keep proxy pylon warping units in all day long. He will overtake him eventually. Big time battle going down here. He's got his field up. He's just all kinds of protected inside there. Sentry still has energy for his field. Let's hope he puts up that Guardian Shield very soon here. He needs to protect his units. He's not doing it though. And he retreats. He's going to lose his entire army, which is simple. A Guardian Shield probably could have made all the world of a difference. As you can see, he only had quite a few Zerglings here, but only 2 roaches. So I would assume he would send down these roaches and his Zergling to take out that proxy pylon, but he feels like he wants to take out this one stalker, which I would have just shifted my army, killed this proxy pylon, got rid of that, and then tried to kill that stalker. One stalker is not going to win a game for you. You got to get rid of the proxy pylon, which is much more dangerous. He's going to take that out now. We're going to see Grumpyoldman starting to build back his army. He did get his natural now. Doesn't have any units to it yet, but it started natural at now 11 minutes into the game. Is a pretty good thing for Grumpyoldman at this point. Let's take a look at his base. He's still got 3 gateways up. He's building a Twilight Council now. He's got to get that upgrade for the Zealots. That charge is big time against Zerg. Still working on Zealot. Looks like probably Zealot Stalker mass army here. And it looks like Sofronel's going to go with basically Zergling Roach type build. This is the best I can see at this point. He has his Roach Warren and his spawning pool. He does have a Hydralisk den, but he does not have any Hydralisks up yet. So maybe he's going to switch to Hydralisk, mix in some Hydralisks with his Roaches and his Zerglings to try to maybe get rid of those Stalkers in the back. But we shall see what he